Hey y'all, I wanted to talk about boys. In words, they suck. They be lying, scheming, trying to get over on you. And it's really sad. Like, it's always like the same thing with them. Dating as a gay black man really sucks. Just being gay in general, it sucks sometimes, but it, trust and believe, bitch, it has its pros and cons. I've literally been through so many niggas
Your phone, that get a bitch so mad, she turned into a
in the past few weeks. A few weeks ago, this was like 2 weeks ago. I had to start talking to this guy because I'm on this particular dating app. I'm not gonna say what. I started talking to him because I had seen like he was in my likes, you know, and on that app, you can see who likes you and, you know, whatever the fuck. It'd be like, you can see. Mind you, I'm not paying for that fucking premium shit on no damn dating app to see a man that I like. If I see you on the app. So I see him on the app. I'm like, okay, damn, he is fine. You know, this is a fine ass man. You know, he like nice and tall. You know, I like caramel niggas. I really do. They be a fine piece of thing to look at. Like, he wasn't even caramel. He was like light skin, but he wasn't. He was like, I don't know. I'm just saying he was caramel. Well, I'm like, damn, if I see him, I'm gonna swipe right. I see him, I swipe right. You know, we start talking or whatever. And I get his number or whatever, you know. He's like, you know, I compliment him, you know, I'm like, oh, you're really handsome, you know, I'm glad we matched. He was like, you know, da-da-da, you know, you're good looking too, d-d-d, you know, thank you, like, thanks, you know. When, you know, going forward, you know, I got the number, you know, we was talking, whatever. This nigga started getting, like, real, like, I don't know, like, he just, mind you, we were only talking for, like, a few days, so, nigga, you already got a bad introduction. I hate inconsistency. I hate lying ass niggas. What's that word? And I hate when people are not reciprocal. That's the word. It didn't even last a damn week. As we talking, you know, I start to notice like I'm like the one that's putting in more effort than him, and I'm like, you know, talking, asking questions and stuff, and I'm addressing it. You know, I'm saying like, you know, I feel like you're not as like enthusiastic as I am about, you know, wanting to talk. And I'm gonna get to the part that gags real bad. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. Remember, we are on a dating app. You were in my likes. It's always the same. It's always the same damn story. It just feels one-sided, and I don't like stuff like that. Before, like when I was younger, I used to just let it fly, whatever, and be like, oh, this is no. Do not do that to the younger gays out there. Do not let a nigga do that to you. Don't. Leave him. If he can't fix it, if you addressing it, he can't fix it, leave. Yeah, my part was on. Yeah, like I was saying, I was addressing, you know, the inconsistency. It would take him forever to fucking reply to a damn message. It would take, like, it was just too much. For a nigga that was in my likes, you sure the hell don't seem like you interested or whatever. I'm asking him all these damn questions about, you know, what's this, what you like, you know, TV, food, whatever. Because in the beginning, it was, you know, good, but then it started going the fuck downhill. Mind y'all, this is over the span of 5 fucking days. Remember. One night, we were talking like real good. You know the shit that niggas be saying. They be like, oh, you know, I'm sleeping, whatever, which I do believe that, you know, we did have different sleep schedules or whatever. Okay, fine, you know, which I'm very understanding, and I'm not like a bitch to people, or I don't try to ride people coattail or whatever about shit, because it's like, nobody want all that. Being super clingy is just like, I don't like that. I was just like, you're cut. Like, he had texted me, like, from the previous conversation, mind you, this was, like, the night. I had fell asleep. The next morning, I replied, and he just never said nothing. You know, I'm like, oh, we should like start getting on the phone and stuff, trying to progress, whatever, right? I'm not a person that likes being on the phone with people. I really don't. Unless, I'm really friends with you for real. Even then, I really still like, hey, phone calls sometimes. Sometimes I'm in the mood, sometimes I'm not. Made a suggestion and he just never replied. Never said anything and nothing. It was nothing. Hours and hours and hours. And mind you, people are always on their phone. Do not believe that shit when people say it. People say, oh, I wasn't on my phone. I'm just busy. I'm doing this. He was babysitting at the time. I'm like, okay. All right. Like I said, I'm very understanding. I'm not writing people coattails. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Deet. Bullshit with the, oh, I'm not on my phone. I'm not even on my phone. Because for one, on his profile, he has Instagram. But mind you, I don't keep tabs on people. Like when people post on their story on Instagram, you can see like the little ring, like, I don't know what time he posted, whatever. But seeing that kind of just like, okay, yeah, now you're done. He was like, well, mind you, in a message, I was like, basically along the lines of, if you're not interested, that's okay. I think I might put the screenshot of what I said. Basically, it was just along the lines of, your actions ain't showing that you're interested. Because from what I thought, we were talking. But I'm going to get to that part. He takes me back and he was like, interested in what? Huh? So, what's going on? What's going on here? Did we not meet on that dating app? And he had the nerve to say, well, I'm interested in getting to know you.
Yeah, shit, like, duh, that's what we talking for, right?
The thing is, I 100% believe that I was being gaslit. There's no way you was in my life on a dating app. And then I get your number, we start talking, and we're not talking well, he didn't say that, but it was like giving off the vibe like, oh, well, I don't know. It was just weird. I can't explain it. He replied to, what I said by, after I said what I said, I'm fucking up the story. After he said, interested in what, I was like, me silly, like, in talking, am I missing the memo? Or like, am I missing the point? Or am I like, I don't get it. He was like, yeah, well, I'm interested in getting to know you. I'm like, is that not the whole point of talking? It just really irritated me because it's like, what do you mean? What? And then I'm like, okay, I sent this meme. Right? And he was like, we still got to get to know each other. Is that not what we're doing right now? Mind you, I don't think he was a bad person at all. I don't think that it was like, to me, I feel like it was a miscommunication. A little bit of gaslighting, Because, what? That just don't make no sense. Like, what do you mean interested in? Like, it was like he was confused, as if he don't know what we here for. As if you were not in my likes. I don't get it. The shit that these niggas do, it is crazy. The next day, I texted him, I'm like, hey, I hope everything's well, DTT. I'm waiting for a reply, but I'm like, what? I'm not dealing with this. What?
Goodbye.
And it's just that simple. You don't have to ever deal with a nigga or nobody that you don't want to deal with. I will block any and everybody. I don't care. I have no shame in it. In doing that, I don't. And neither should you. If people are causing you stress, they're causing you to be sad, they're causing you to be angry, they're just fucking up your peace.
Get rid of them bitches.
Don't keep them around. Yeah, that was it. My little story time. Well, it wasn't a story time. Hopefully it made sense. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Basically, just, I don't know. Stay awkward. Stay sexy, stay pretty. Stay out of a nigga way.
And everybody else that I'm in love with. 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 And everybody